For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 6 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We start with a game at home against Oxford United, a team that obviously has a little bit of a rivalry with Cambridge with respects to the universities and the boat race, so it's definitely a tie that I want to win at home as well. Especially got Kwesi Appiah and Tom Elliott up top again, the two best strikers in the league as far as I'm concerned, and we covered that in the last episode on Wednesday. If you missed that episode, then there'll be a link as an annotation in the bottom left hand side of your screen, although of course feel free to check the channel page for it or anything else you may have missed over the past few days. A change in formation for an opposition against us. We had two teams playing 5 at the back in Wednesday's episode. We've got a 4-2-3-1 for Oxford here today, which is unorthodox, it has to be said, for a League 2 side. They tend to play either a flat 4-4-2 like we are, or a just a very defensive 5-3-2 as we saw on Wednesday. But their 4-2-3-1 worked in the opening stages, and I couldn't figure out how to play against it. They took the lead in the 28th minute thanks to a couple of headers there, as you saw, and we actually were on the back foot for the rest of the first half as well. They're going to keep coming forward here. Barnett with the ball over the top for Poto, brings it down brilliantly inside the defender. Good shot as well, just not quite able to get it on target, but I think the goalkeeper should have had his angles covered in that particular instance. But we're into first half stoppage time now. Harrison Dunk and Kwesi Appiah trying to link up, but Tom Elliott's shot is well blocked, and that kind of summed up our first half display. Not good enough. So into the second half we went, trying to get ourselves back into this game if we possibly could. Having my most amount of success down the left hand side with Harrison Dunk, and he gets a great cross in here. Kwesi Appiah with a header, but it comes back off the bar, bounces out of the line, and unfortunately we stay 1-0 down, but still pressing that left hand side. Dunk again just tearing their right back apart. It was another good crossing. Tom Elliott wins the header. This time that was going underneath the bar, and it needed that save from Clark, the goalkeeper, to tip it over the top. Unfortunately though, nothing came from the corner, but we're still pushing forward. Kwesi Appiah trying to work something. He in turn is going to find Tom Elliott again. Another shot that's deflected straight at Clark, the goalkeeper. We stay 1-0 down, but again, left hand side, Harrison Dunk. I'm wearing him out, I really am. I could probably do with an extra left mid, to be completely honest, but Harrison Dunk's doing the business here. Diallo into the box. I don't know how he's put that wide. That is one of the easiest chances we've had all season long, and on his left foot he pulls the shot past that far right hand post. We stay 1-0 down, and then sadly he finds himself getting injured. I'm struggling for numbers in CDM or in central midfield as it is, and then one of our central midfielders gets injured, and it was self-inflicted. What's the defender here? Comes flying in, completely wipes him out, practically knees him in the face to win that header, and Isago has to leave the pitch injured, so hopefully he won't be out for too long. We'll find out with an email at the end of the game. But we're in stoppage time now. Tom Elliott plays in Kwesi Appiah. Brilliant feat to get away from the defence, and he's got a finish on the end of it as well. That is exactly why we're saying he and Tom Elliott are the best partnership in this league. Elliott plays him in. Gorgeous feat from Kwesi Appiah, and the pace to get away and the finish as well. The all-round striker for League 2 right now, Kwesi Appiah, and that goal brings us back on level terms and gets us a point at home against the boat race rivals Oxford United. So we're hoping that we'll be able to get a victory in the next game. You can see apparently they got their goal without a shot on target. Not really too sure how that worked. We clearly had enough chances to win that game. We just weren't quite able to do it. And sadly, Diallo is going to be out for 4 weeks. Now, if you remember, we asked the board for some extra funds in the last episode. We asked for £300,000 extra so we could put it all into the wage budget. Unfortunately, they turned that request down, so we only have our £3,000 budget left, and I just have to bring in at least one player here. Riku Ring is going to be the player that we bring in to at least just add to the numbers for now, because Isago Diallo is going to be out for 4 weeks, and we head into the next game, which is the Johnson's Paint Trophy first round tie away from home against League 1 Barnsley, a top side in this competition, one of the better teams in the competition as a whole. Of course, the Johnson's Paint Trophy only takes into account League 1 and League 2 sides, and they have a former Cambridge United player in their starting lineup. Up there on right wing is Luke Berry. He was a centre mid for Cambridge for the past 5 or 6 years, came through our youth system, and then got sold on in the summer and wasn't able to come up to the Football League with the side. He was involved in all of the football last year that saw Cambridge get promoted to the Football League, but then of course moved on and hasn't kicked a ball in real life for Cambridge since we got promoted with the win at Wembley over Gateshead. So it's kind of a battle within the war here. As you can see, we're trying to at least get through in the Johnson's Paint Trophy and get one over on Luke Berry for leaving the club and going higher up the football ladder. Of course, that's his prerogative. He wants to further his career. I don't hold anything against him in real life, but obviously in the game it would be nice to beat Barnsley, not only because they're a league above us, but also because they have one of our former players in their lineup. The first shot for us comes from Kwesi Appiah there, blocked though by the defender and falls tamely towards their goalkeeper. But actually, I felt after the second half performance against Oxford that we could be very competitive here against Barnsley, and as you can see we were. A man gets taken out off the ball there, and in fact it's Rico Ring, the new boy that's starting in this first game for the club, that has our next effort, flashing the ball over the top of the bar. They couldn't quite get his angles right and got too much elevation on it, but we're still pushing forward. We are the ones on top here. Robbie Simpson gets played through, and it's only a top save by Turnbull, Ross Turnbull I think it is, formerly of Chelsea. So two former players from former teams that I support, Chelsea and Cambridge, in this game, and we were hoping that we were going to find a way past Ross Turnbull and that Luke Berry wasn't going to be able to find a way past us. Kwesi Appiah comes even closer to giving us the lead there as he hits the inside of the post in the opening stages of the second half, and then we're going to try and catch them on the counter-attack here, but we give the ball away with a really sloppy pass, and it has to be saved really well by Chris Dunn to stop them from taking the lead. So we ended the 90 minutes at 0-0. So we're going into extra time. That's how the Johnson's Paint Trophy works. No replays here. It's sorted out in 90 minutes. If not, it's 120 minutes and then penalties. We're into the 98th minute now. As you can see, Barnsley going to have the first chance of extra time, trying to work something from this corner. It's a Winnall that whips the ball in. We can't get it clear. Good header, well saved, but it falls only as far as the man that had the initial chance, and Barnsley take the lead with just 20 minutes remaining. Everybody was on their last legs. I brought Tom Elliott on though to try and make a little bit of difference, as literally even their players with the higher stamina and better fitness were really tired. Jack Grealish drew a great save actually out of the goalkeeper there. I brought on Harrison Dunk as you know, to add an extra little bit of pace on the left hand side as well, and we were going to try and make the difference with those two players, Tom Elliott and Harrison Dunk, to get us back in this game. We're in stoppage time at the end of the first half of extra time, and Tom Elliott smashes us back into the game. Played through by that man Kwesi Appiah yet again. They link up to provide us an equaliser for the second game in a row. We're into the second half of extra time now. Can we get a winner? Tom Elliott again involved, going to slot through a decent shot, but unfortunately not enough power on it, and it's an easy save for Ross Turnbull. We're still on the attack though, as we were in normal time, trying to get ourselves a win here if we possibly can. Jack Grealish is the man on the ball, just trying to find a bit of space, but he's well harried by the defender. But a great ball through by Kwesi Appiah to Matty Blair, slots it underneath the goalkeeper, and we're 2-1 up in extra time with just 5 minutes to go. The defender makes the mistake trying to cut out the through ball. You'll see again from the replay as it comes through, the defender tries to slide in, get there, goes underneath him. The keeper comes out to close Matty Blair down, and he gets it underneath the goalkeeper in turn, underneath his legs, through the goalkeeper and into the back of the net, and we get a 2-1 win. All 3 goals coming in extra time. After going behind, we win against a team that's above us in league stature and in just general football stature. So delighted to go through in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. We're already through to the next round of the Capital One Cup as well, thanks to a win over Hartlepool earlier on in the week, and we currently sit 5th in the table as well in the playoffs. Delighted with how things are going so far here at Cambridge United. I hope you are too. If you are enjoying the series, then feel free to hit that like button. Of course, there will be another episode of this tomorrow night, as well as my player in the afternoon. If you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description of every single video, and on the About tab of the channel page will let you know exactly what and when I upload. 2 videos every single day, 7 days a week, 14 videos in full. And of course, they're all of full length, and hopefully you're enjoying all of them. You have been showing some fantastic support on the channel channel. If you are new here, then feel free to hit that subscribe button, and hopefully we can get close to 37,000 subscribers over the upcoming weekend. It'd be absolutely fantastic if we could hit 40k before the new year. Who knows? I'm not getting my expectations or my hopes up too much, but that would be absolutely amazing if we could do that, especially when you guys come off, come into your Christmas holidays, whether you're at school or at work, etc. So thank you very much for watching. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new here. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed, and I'll see you tomorrow with my player and episode number 7 of this series.